frick. Why is it... Wait, do you see that? Why is it like that? Hello? Why is it not filling my whole screen? Fill the whole screen. Come on, bro. There we go. Hi! There we go. What? Hello! How are all of... I can speak English. How are all of you? I almost said how are all... How really you? How really are you? How you are is... Hello! I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Trying to remember what I did yesterday. Like it happened. And then now it's now. What did I do? Oh! Oh, yes. Tomorrow... Yesterday, I recorded some stuff that I think you guys will like when you get to see it. And, I also went to Hot Pot, which was really nice. Oh my god, it was so nice. I love, cause, earlier this week, I went to see, the show that my roommate was in, and her and some of her friends like to do like a little cast get together. They were like, oh my god, we should go to Hot Pot. So I went to Hot Pot with them, and I had so many. So I like order, so every time I go to Hot Pot, I order the fried bean curd. I don't know if you guys have ever had fried bean curd. I feel like a lot of people don't like normally skimp out on the fried bean curd because they think it looks weird, or they think it's like, because it's not a meat, so people are like, oh, fried bean curd, that's stupid, why would you get fried bean curd? But I think fried bean curd is one of the best parts of Hot Pot, so I bought like this whole platter of fried bean curd, and I thought people were gonna eat it, and then like no one ate it, so I ate the whole plate. Hi, Big Papa John! No one wanted the fried bean curd! I was like, guys, I got this for the table! They were like... I was like, what do you mean? Why would you do that? Fried bean curd is so good! So I... Drinking blood does not help your tummy? But what if it did? I know, right? Cowards. It's like the intestines. How they have like, how do you call it? What do you call it on the menu here? I forget what they called it. But, I like the intestines too. Those are good. A mainstay of our cuisine to begin with. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't look like beans. So, it's like, it looks kind of like this papery roll. But, what basically you do is you put it in the, hot pot broth, and what's good about it is it, like, basically, like, makes it soft, and then it sucks up all of the soup. So you have to be really careful when you pull it out of the broth, because if you just eat it straight from the broth, it's gonna burn your mouth. But it holds onto the soup really well, so it's like a great vehicle to, like, taste the actual soup. Which I really like, because I normally get tumka for the soup when I get hot pot, so that I can, like, use the fried bean curd to, like, fully taste the broth when I eat it. Your California Girls is my brainworm from the past few days. Really? Thank you! I've never tried hot pot. You should try it. Yeah, it's kind of like tofu skins. No, not the chunk. Yeah, it was like the paper roll version. I like the paper roll version because I like the texture. It feels good in my mouth. Oh! I can't believe by the way. You're all such fake fans. Do you know that? You're all fake fans. Did you know that? Because I was reading the comments in the general and the chat when California Girls went live, and you couldn't even tell when I was doing the backing, like, vocal stuff. None of you knew when it was me. And you always thought it was like Perry. You're all fake fans. You guys heard Perry say Smex on the beach, and I was the one who said Smex really Smexy like, and I giggled after, and you all thought it was Perry. And during the rap, when Rena said was like fit and ready, and then there was a deep voice that said ready, it was me too, and you said it was Perry. And when there was someone who moaned during Squeeze Her Buns, you guys thought it was Perry and it was me. You're all fake fans. It's okay. I saw you guys in Serena's General. I saw you guys in Perry's General talking about how Perry got all of the sexy lines, and I was particularly like, that's crazy because I was the one who scripted this with Serena. We did the scripting and we did the harm guides. And I watched you all be fake fans in front of my eyes. Can't even tell your Oshi's voice from someone else. That's crazy. You don't have to be. I don't have to be your Oshi. Name the machine. You guys are so funny. I see how it is now. I see how it is. I'll fulfill your wishes and I'll never do a smexy sounding line ever again. Yeah, imagine not recognizing your Oshi's moaning. But how do you guys liked the song? Wasn't it fun? If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend it. Let me get you guys the link to it. Frick. Here, California Girls. Stellarverse. Production. Ah! Benali, thank you for the yellow super chat. I apologize for the fake fans around here for I was the one to tell it was you. Thanks, Benali. I knew you would know. That's crazy. Thanks, Benali. You know what's crazy? Is when you drew that art, I saw that art you drew of Clara in the general, and it actually looks just like a swimsuit that I own. I saw that, I was like, that's crazy. It actively looks just like a swimsuit that I own. Like, actually. I was like, that's insane. You got the whole, like, the creases in it, the cut of it. Everything looks just like it, except for the belt, like, being a teardrop. I was like, that's crazy. Toga finally gets to be a vampire? I would love to be a vampire. Yeah, Denali's a prophet. That's crazy. If it makes you feel better, I bought your merch bundle. Thanks, Big Papa John. You don't have to buy any of my merch. None of you ever have to buy my merch, by the way. I just really like that you're here hanging out. None of you ever have to do that. I just like bullying you. Yeah, I guess I described it so well. Brandon, I also bought her bundle. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy you guys like it. Your swimsuit design was my favorite after Perry, but I'm biased. That's, yeah. Oh, I know you're biased. I've seen you around Taco Bear. You got a vampire model? Atashi vampire inosucha. I don't know. A vampire model is a very expensive expense, but maybe for Halloween I could get art of a vampire. Yeah, I'll just show up to stream and I'll have fake fangs that are like attached to my teeth in the VTS. What is it? Where is it? Oh, that was what I was gonna show you guys. Since you guys like the merch, you want to see it here. This is the merch. I stole this off the Twitter page. I was gonna like... You did great in California, girls, by the way. Thank you! I stole this off Twitter. Is this like lower quality than like if I got it from when Senbei showed it to us? Wait. Let me see if this is lower quality. Does Twitter like... I forget if Twitter like destroys quality or not. Does Twitter destroy quality? I forget if it does. I know it destroys like music quality. Okay, let me just grab it from the general then, because Senbei sent us like the PNG of the merch thing. I wanted to go and show you guys my favorite things. Thank you! I'm happy you like our singing. Merch 2 document. Save. Okay, now I have to actually find it on my fuck you desktop. Sorry, sorry. I've like come to start calling things like my FU size this and my FU size that. I was at the beach and I had my FU size tent and I was like I'm out here at the beach with my FU size gigantic half tent like blocking the sun from people. Where's my document? Hello? Can I have it? Where are you? I'm happy you guys like the standee. I was a little worried because I really like how it looks. I think it looks very mature, but I was worried that you guys were gonna think that the pose was a little bit less interesting than like Yui's is jumping and like Nana has like her beach ball and stuff like that. So I was worried you guys were gonna think it was too still. But I thought it was giving like very mature vibe, so I was like, I like it. That's the winter merch. Where's the summer merch? Merch 2 is what it was called when I saved it to this desktop, was it not? There it is. This should be a higher quality image. It is not higher quality, is it? That's fine. You know what? Who cares? I was holding a drink in hand, got to have a chill pose. You don't want to spill a drop. That's so true. I'm just gonna grab it from the artist posting it. It's because I wanted to see the chibis. I wanted to show you guys the chibis, but I don't think the artist posted the chibis. Did the artist post the chibis? For the chibi art? That's what I wanted to show you guys, because I think the chibis are just so cute, you know? Yeah, we're just there to vibe and tan. I do be loving vibing and tanning. I really love to just lie on the beach and just like sit in the sun, you know? Okay, this is the standee art. Oh my god, look at the Perry. Look at that. Ooh, look at Perry. Look at that. Look at Perry. Sorry, I'm totally normal. A giant beach ball? It does kind of look like a giant beach ball. I just love, look at that sweat drop on her chin. Look at that. Enhances. Look at the sweat drop on her chin. Enhances. You're gonna put my chibi sticker next to the Hyo sticker in your sticker book? That's so cool! Me, when I zoom in on the sweat that's on her face, it's not like I have a problem. I'm just looking. I'm being normal. Don't worry. Oh! Look at that. Sorry. Moving on. I'll be normal. Toes. Painted nails. Hi, Emily! And then that's my wife. This is Usachi Yui. This is my wife. Look at her. Look at her. Look at that. Look at that. Look, do you see? Look at that. Don't tell her I said that, but look at that. Look at her. Her backside. It's so pronounced. It's so cute. Her assets. I'm just looking at assets. I'm being really normal. I need, like, I always say that I need Yui's merch, but I really need this merch. I really need Yui specifically. Look at her pose. When I saw the first draft of Yui's art, I was like, this is unfair. I DM'd her. Did you need funds for it? No, I have the funds to get the merch, but I was like, look, when Yui showed me the draft of her merch, I was like, this is unfair. I feel like every time there's merch during SVP, like, Yui always just looks like so phenomenally cute, and it makes me feel cute aggressive. I'm like, that's not fair. Like, look how cute she is. It's so aggressively cute. Also, for you all of you that are PK fans, you would notice that this is Komei's art. Komei did a lot of art for the PK girls. I specifically always will remember the art that Komei did for the Crueler cover by Iona, and the art that she did for a couple of Nene's songs. Look at that. She's so cute. When I saw the art that they did of Serena, I was like, she looks like a freaking Love Live girl. Like, this reminds me of Mermaid Festia. Doesn't it? Doesn't this kind of look like Mermaid Festia? If you guys play Love Live. Me when I'm like, you guys totally know Love Live. I'm like, doesn't it look like Mermaid Festia? Like her little, like the detail is so cool with like the little like mesh at the feet. Sorry about my only race horses. I had to hold back from buying too much merch. Me too. That's gonna be me. That's what I do every time there's a merch drop, is like, I don't buy everyone's merch because I can't afford to, so I just buy, like, because there's always gonna be more merch, you know, so I'm always like, I'm just gonna buy the ones that, like, I really, really like, and then I'll just buy, like, the next time I find one that I really, really like. Except I always buy Yui's, because I have a collection of Yui's. Just look at her face. It's so cute. Her assets look like that because canonically in our lore, when I made Serena Starstruck transform from a regular everyday schoolgirl into a time-traveling idol, I blessed her with big bazongas. And then she was like, why did you do that? And I was like, I thought you'd want that. And then she was like, no, turn it back. And I was like, I don't know. And then she figured out how to do it herself. So that's why she's Petan, is because she de-transformed the bazonkas that I gave her. And so she only brings the bazonkas back when she thinks it fits the song. That's the canonic truth of the boobs. Is that why it's buffed too? My chest always looks like that. I don't know why you guys don't think I have boobs. I specifically asked Lucy to make them bigger every single time. She would send the draft and I'd be like, can they be a little bigger? And then she'd send another draft and I'd be like, can they be a little bit bigger still, please? And then I like that. You can't see me circling things with my pointer, but I'm looking at it. Like, look at how like she has like the shine on her tummy. Yeah, the shoulder bits are really cute. And I like her little floaty. I love the little additions to stuff that Kome did for like the beach balls and the floaties. I thought those were super cool. Like Nana's beach ball is just so cute. And I like that her swimsuit looks a lot like her like regular outfit but like modified. Yeah. And I like how she made it kind of like that Nana's hair gets like shorter and becomes pigtails. I think that's really cute detail. And then I really like how Sofarina's, you see how like on her little like sandals, they gave her like the little studs on the accessories on the feet, because it's sort of like her boots. Like if you notice on Rina's boots, the detail is that she has these little studs on the boots. And so I thought it was really cool that they added that like that small detail to the sandals. Look, she's so bashful, but her bazongas are out. Thank you, Crybaby. I'll buy a rich. You don't have to, but thank you if you do buy it. Thank you. Nana is canonically oiled up. Yeah, oiled up for, I mean, what? And then for mine, do you know why my drink looks like that? I asked for my drink. It was originally, I think, orange colored, but I asked for it to be pink and blue so it would match Serena's color scheme. I asked the artist to make the drink pink and blue for Serena's color scheme. Because it used to be like, I think orange and pink, but I wanted it to be blue and pink for Serena. That glass is 2 shots of vodka level full. It might be. Who's to say what it is? And then I also asked, originally this whole like this whole skirt was like black, but then I asked to add like a little bit of purple to the bottom so there'd be like a little bit more of a gradient to the sheerness of the skirt as well. I also originally had like a hat that I wanted to have, like a beach hat, but then I was like, that's like too FU sized. I was like, that's gonna block out things in the art. So instead I just put a flower in my hair. Thank you! I really like my tail. A lot of people don't know that the tail is supposed to be a quarter rest. So I guess it's just kind of like whoever like hears me say it on stream and or if you're like a music person. Because the tail is supposed to look tail's supposed to look like a quarter rest, and my ahoge is supposed to look like a quarter note, like the tail of a not a quarter note, sorry, a 6th note, 16th note. Yeah, that's a lot of my stuff on my model is like music motifs. Do I get the merch for free? I get the merch of me for free, and I get all the stickers for free. So I always have my own merch. And I'm always like, I really need my own merch. Like, to me, I care more about getting like merch of my friends than having merch of myself. Because like I don't know, like I don't really need to look at myself more. I'm just around. I'm just a guy. I own the model. Like I don't own the model, but I like have the model. Like if I ever want to look at it, I can just pull up the model. Like I don't need to see my own merch. But if you guys like the merch, then that's good. Like, you know? I like looking at my Yui merch and my Hyori Mokami merch. That's normally what I look at, so how will you pair it with the rest of your gen mates? That's true. I mean, normally what I do is I keep my own merch and then I buy a copy for my mother. And then nowadays, sometimes she just buys it herself. But she likes having my merch. And then these are our keychains. She's so funny. She'll be like, can you get 4 copies of your standee for me? And then I'll pay you back. And I'm like, but mom, you don't need that many copies of my merch. Like it's plastic. It's an acrylic. It's not gonna change. It's gonna look the exact same for basically the rest of your life. And she was like, no, but like one day, like you might want to like have more of them for like if you ever have kids. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have kids. Not in this economy. And she's like, okay, but like if you ever did have kids, like you might just want to have extras so you can give it to your kids. I was like, if I have kids, I'm not handing them my VTuber acrylic stand as like a toy. Like, they're not taking that with them to college. Like, here, your mother was a VTuber. She actually has like an Oshi, like I don't know, what do you guys call it? Like a basically, like, she has her own like Oshi shrine of me, where she has like 4 of my debut standees. She has like my birthday merch. She has my winter standee. She has a couple of my stickers. She has my Peeker sticker, and it's all in like a glass case. And I don't know why, but she has like a bunch of my merch. I wouldn't them have that. I know, right? I would not want my kids to have my Toka merch. Knowing your mom was a VTuber is cool as... Really? I mean, I'd be like, oh, my mom is a VTuber. Not in the bad way, but I'd be like, oh. Is she here now? My mom? No, I don't live with my mom currently. So she normally has me ship stuff to her. She doesn't really know how to use the website, so she needs my help. Ever had moments of boredom in my life? I feel like everyone gets bored at some point in their life. Don't you think? I feel like that's a very normal thing. Yeah, she really, really, really loves my character. What's crazy is the first time I showed it to her, she was like, so are you a cow? Like, I was like, oh. Psychic damage. Intense, deep, psychological damage. Are you a cow? Does she watch me live? No. She doesn't have access to my channel. Instead, what I do is every time I'm in a cover, I download it to a Google Drive that I have sent to her. So she has like this living Google Drive of all of my covers, and she's allowed to look at the covers. So, well, not all of them. I did not show her Ifudodo. She does not have access to Ifudodo. But I gave her like a Google Drive that has all of my covers and group covers that I'm in. So like she's seen the Applause of Our Life cover, she saw Charge, she saw California Girls recently, she's seen all of my solo stuff, but she hasn't seen Ifudodo and Rot for Clout, because I didn't want her to see that I swear so much in Rot for Clout, because I don't swear in front of my mother. I try not to swear in front of you guys, it just happens, but like I do make an effort not to swear a lot when I can in my everyday life. But she's not allowed to see my Ifudodo one, because that'd be embarrassing. That'd be really embarrassing. Can't believe Tokamom is banned. Look, I just know she would make a mistake. I really do. I know that she would make a mistake and like type in the chat and dox me. I don't know. She's too old. She can barely use Instagram. Like, I don't trust her to use YouTube. She's like, so I always say my mom is old, okay? When I say my mom is old, I don't mean like a little old. Like, I'm not like judging her old. Like, you know, like, she's old, okay? Like, she's an actual boomer. Like, she's very old. There was a time where I had to help her with figuring out how to make a FaceTime call to me. And I told her to hit the button, and she went, which button? And every time we FaceTime, she needs me to help her switch the camera. So it's like, you know? Does she have gray white hair? I have no idea. She dyes it because she doesn't want her hair to be white or gray. So I don't know if she actually still has any. She just dyes her hair all the time. But she like, she calls my, I think once recently she said my name and she called me Takaku. And I was like, you know, that is close enough. I was like, I can be Takaku if that brings you joy. Okay, Google, how do I open youtube.com? Wait, that's not what I said. Google, how do I... Hi, Footy! Hi! Everyone! If you like Serena's Lost in Time song and or Yui Usachi Yui, why do I say Yui Usachi? Or Usachi Yui's original song, Starlight Starlit Horizons. I was supposed to call it Starlight Dreaming because that was the original name for it. Please, please, please make sure you support Kagami Furi. Kagami Furi is the composer for those songs, and she is a amazing, amazing artist, and she's also a streamer with Lucid Multimedia. You're like I think they call them VR Sonas, Virsonas, I think, right, Furi? I sound like so old when I say that. VR Sona. Like, I said it like I'm like ancient. I don't know why I said it like that. So please support Takaku and tier 3 membership for you're so funny. Fudi made it to the Taco-kun debut. I'm not Taco-kun. The only person who calls me Taco is Perry. Perry loves calling me Taco, and I really can't tell you why. She's like super into that for some reason. Yeah, saying Yui instead of Usachi hits different when you say it first. I don't know why. I think it's because for a while Yui was like in between of what order she wanted to put like which part of the name she wanted to do. Taco was already taken. That's true. She's been calling me Taco for a really long time. Where is it? But I wanted to show you guys these chibis. Look. You see? Guys, we gotta... I'm not even gonna play the game today. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've planned this stream to be so that I could raid into Hyo's stream when she started. Maybe we'll raid into her like slightly a little bit late. Like... I literally made this stream so that I could raid into Hyori Mokami's 5:30 stream. Like my work stream? I didn't work during that stream, that's true. It's only been 35 minutes. Yeah, but her stream's at 5:30. I'm kind of stupid, I think. Guys. Look. I need to say something. I'm super excited for Hyo's stream, and I hope you are too. Anyway, let's look at the chibis for SVP. I'm really obsessed with the Yui one, and I really like mine because I think this pose is kind of hot. I was like looking at it, and I was like, I kind of wish that I could like I kind of want to make get like a full-size art of me in this pose. I think this pose is like super good. I don't know what I'm sitting on, but I'm sitting on something. I'm sitting on the air, obviously, because I can fly. Chibi Tokaku bottom? I'm not at bottom. I'm an alpha. I don't know what you're talking about. I volunteered. I like the Rena pose too. It's so demure. And then I love... Oh, the Nana one where she's holding the ball is so cute. And the Serena one. Oh my god. The chibis are just so cute. And look, you can see Lemmy's bum. Look at it. You can see it. I was telling Senbei, I was like, you need to make sure that you send me all of the stickers because I can't afford all the keychains and I have no room for all of the keychains, so I need my stickers because it's the easier way of having all of this art without having to have a keychain for every person. Yabai! I know, right? Look how yab. Look how yab. Yabirus. Sorry. Yabirus. Wait, that's just for Iris. Sorry. Yabai. Look at her. Look. Look. Wait. It's not close enough. Enhance. Enhance. Look at that. Yeah, Yabaichin. How would you say Yabai with, like... How would you say Yabai with Lemmy's name? Yabai me? Yabaichin? Would it be Yabai me? Yabaichin? Look at that. I can't handle any more keychains. I'm only gonna get the Toko one. I know, right? I don't even put my own keychain on anything. I just have it hanging. I'm like, I don't know what to do because I feel like the keychains for VTuber keychains are just so freaking huge. Snabai. Like the only keychain I could like ever see myself actually using is I have this really tiny Hyo keychain I got from the con. It's like really tiny. It's like she's hanging from her tail, sort of. It's very small. Like I could put that on something. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's so small it's like I can put that on my keys. But like most VTuber keychains are like FU sized. They're like, how would I ever fit this on anything? It's so big. Like, it's genuinely super, like, all VTuber keychains are like FU sized. Like, it's like, how do I fit any of these keychains on stuff? Like, I don't want to carry. So I have a very small wallet. I guess a lot of people don't have very small wallets. I have like a very small and thin wallet. And so I tried putting my Toka one on my wallet, and it almost is like the size of more than half of my wallet. Like, that's kind of crazy, you know? Like, it's like my wallet is just so tiny that it's like, it doesn't like, I put the keychain on and it's like half my wallet space. Do I have a stuffy nose? No, I never do. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, I don't ever have a snuffy nose. Am I right? And this is when you go, yes. Oh. Oh. Do you have... What the heck? I'm zooming. I have a nose, look! It turns with my head. Why do you zoom when there's nothing? Do you see the shading moves when I turn my head? It's very pronounced. I have nose. The Standy buffed my nose? No, it didn't. Wait, did the Standy buff my nose? I don't understand. Wait, ooh, I'm too big. Pull it right here. What? No, it didn't. That looks actually just like my nose. You guys, right? That looks just like the nose I just showed you, right? This nose? I think this nose looks just like my one. It just has a black line instead of the brown line. Because Lucy's art for me has like a brown line so that the line is less distinct. You should ask Serena. We have like the same mom. Serena and I have the literal same artist. Does Serena have a nose? I think she does. I've seen Serena's nose before. Let me look at Serena's channel. Serena Starstruck. Come back here. Where are you, girl? Serena Starstruck. Yeah, her nose is like right there. We both have a nose. You guys never seen Serena's nose before? Ask her to do it. Ask her to zoom up and show you her nose. Gonna be golden. We're going up, it's our voices. She was so funny when she was like, so Serena is like your sister? She is. We're the Lucy twins. I'm the older twin, obviously. At least the tocopium is strong today. I don't have tocopium. I don't need copium because I don't need to cope. I'm super duper confident. I was gonna say a different word and I didn't know what that word was. We're the Lucy twins. We both have Lucy as our mom. And I was drawn first, so that means I'm older. I was drawn like 2 weeks before Serena was drawn. Don't you think we look similar? Can't you tell that we have the same artist? Have a good rest of your day, Grim Reaper. Can you not tell that Serena and I have the same artist? I know it's weird though because like I have very different eyes than Serena does. I feel like her eyes are a little bit like less like I have more, what do you call it? Is it like the fox eye or something? It's like there's like the two different anime girl eyes. There's like the one with the eyes that like turn down at the back of the edges and the ones that like point downwards. Forget what they call it. There's like a thing from back in like the old anime days. There's like a word for it, but I don't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure you debuted before Serena as well. Yeah, I debuted 45 I debuted like 45 minutes before Serena. Because I raided into her in like the debut chain. I debuted and then I raided into Serena's stream. Because she had to do her concert. I was buying her time for her concert. Her debut stream was so cute. Is it too late in the day for me to open a Celsius? I haven't had any caffeine yet today. Would you say it's too late to have a Celsius? It's not even 5 o'clock yet. Not even 5 o'clock. I could handle caffeine right now. Should I just make a coffee later? Or maybe I should drink tea instead? Guys, do you think a whole Celsius is too late for 4:30? Do you guys drink caffeine? I always forget. Like, I feel like some of you say that you sometimes will drink, like, gamer subs sometimes, but... I don't know if you guys are, like, big into caffeine. I do not have ADHD. I'm the different type of neurodivergent. I don't have the ADHD. I drink a single cup of coffee on work days? That's crazy. Just 1 cup? That's barely any caffeine. I drink pop. How do you guys make it through? You guys don't get tired or something? I have potism? Who's to say? I didn't say that out loud. I don't drink coffee and then things get really screwed up when I work. I drink energy drinks. Yeah. I'm constantly yawning. That makes sense. Hi, Nero! I like, I didn't drink any caffeine today, which is very surprising, but I think it's just because I woke up late. I woke up, like, kind of really late. Soda's all you drink, too. Does soda even have, like, caffeine in it? Like, enough to do anything? I usually drink gamer subs or lotus-based drinks. Lotus base? What is that? I also drink gamer subs during the summer. I either drink gamer subs or Celsius. If you drink gamer subs, every SVP girl has a gamer subs code. I don't drink coffee because I hate the taste of it all. Really? I used to just drink a shot of espresso straight. Most sodas are around 30 to 40 milligrams of caffeine. How much is in the Celsius that I drink? I don't even know how much caffeine's in there. I just drink it. How much caffeine is in this? 200 milligram. 200. So 4 times the amount of a soda. I mean, you can use any talent's code. I think Serena's isn't it Starstruck? And mine is Crybaby. And Yui's is Strawbunny. Lotus is plant-based energy drink. Oh, if I ever see it, I'll try it. I've never seen that before. I wish you could get caffeine-free Pepsi. It'd be interesting. I like Pepsi more than Coke. Is that controversial? I think it's sweeter. But I also like to let my sodas get flat before I drink them, which I think is weird. Well, just specifically for colas. For root beers and stuff, I like it normal. But for like colas, like Coke and Pepsi, I like to let them get flat first. Oh, I love Dr. Pepper. I love it way more. Ice-based drinks and coffee taste even works with ice. Really interesting. I like, well, maybe I got conditioned to liking coffee because my parents let me start drinking coffee when I was like in the 6th grade. Like in the 6th grade was when my parents started letting me drink coffee, and I would have coffee. Yeah, Brax root beer is way better than Mug. I don't like Mug root beer. I like Brax. Yeah, I like coffee. Coffee flavor よりもあなた I was like trying to think about how they say coffee flavor よりもあなた Toka on the carbonated milk maxing. Look, I just like caffeine. Hi. What is it? Like, how is Ruby's voice? Ruby's voice is really high, isn't it? Hi! 何が好き? チョコミントよりもあなた? I don't watch Aqua. I don't watch Aqua, so I don't actually know like how so I don't actually know how her voice sounds, because I was like I'm a Nijigasaki and Liella girl at heart, you know? What energy drink am I sponsored by? So SVP is sponsored by GamerSups. So all of us have codes for, I believe, 10% off, which is, mine is Crybaby. Never had Fanta. What is the other one? There's like Strawberry flavor yorimo anata. I love Ayumu, by the way. She's iconic. She gets so jealous when she sees you talking to Setsuna. I think that's kind of based. Toka Gamersub Doko. Well, we'd have to do enough for them to want to give SVP a cup. Unfortunate. Lotus is usually sold out at coffee places. It's a mix-up with soda water and syrup. Oh! I've never even heard about that. If you dream about orange soda, is it a fantasy? That's actually kind of good. I do like orange creamsicle flavored. It's why one of my favorite GamerSubs flavor is Anime Girl Thighs. Because it's like orange creamsicle flavored. Because when I was sick growing up, my appa would always my appa would always buy me orange creamsicle, the creamsicle pops, the orange ones, the root beer ones, and or chocolate fudgesicles. He would always get me a box of popsicle of some sort if I was sick growing up. And I used to get sick a lot growing up, but like now as an adult, I don't really get sick at all. Yeah, it's pretty good, don't you think? I love Lotus drinks with a passion. It's my favorite thing to get at coffee places. Huh. I'll keep my eye out to see if they have it next time I go to a coffee shop, because I've just never seen it. I still have a full container from Advanced GG that I need to get through. Yeah, it is a little bit big. You just sniffle now, sick or not? I don't know. I don't need to be sick. I don't get sick very often. I sniffle because I have allergies, not because I'm sick. You don't need to be sick to have allergies. Or does it, because it doesn't count, you know? Oh, I do. I have my literal thing like right here. This is my code. I forgot that I literally have this like on my desktop. I got the purple image for mine. Yeah, I'll look at it. I've always wanted to, I always try to like branch out when I see like that my local coffee shops have like special flavors based on like here. Based on like, is that your code because you were in it? I am not in the cup in the image. That's just the code that I have. The how do you say, like the, whenever my local coffee shops have like a new seasonal flavor and stuff, I always try them out because I try to like force myself to try new things, because I don't really like normally trying new things, but I always try to like make myself do it anyway because I think it's important. I meant because you're a crybaby? No, the crybaby is because that's the fan name. You guys are crybabies. It's a term of endearment. When I was at Offkai, I tried ube coffee from the local place. Oh yeah, I love ube coffee. We're crybabies. Crybabies positive. Crybabies slash POS slash positive. It's not meant to be a bad thing, you know? Yeah, I'm really happy that we were able to have GamerSubs partner with SVP. It makes me very happy. POS, point of sale. No, POS isn't short for positive. Thought we were sinners? You guys are not sinners. Are you guys sinners? What? You're not sinners, are you? Are you guys sinners? What did you guys do? What is making you guys a sinner? I didn't know you guys were doing that. Some of the stuff in the Discord might be— oh, that's true. Dark did post that thing, and I was like, that's a sin. I saw that post Dark made, and I was like, that is a sin. that is in fact a sin. That's true. That was very sinful. I did see that. Dark was definitely sinning. I'm also happy you guys did lanyards. My plan is to put all my silver keychains that I collected onto it, then hang on my wall near the other silver stuff. Ooh, that actually is really smart. I like how we're paired up on the keychain like lanyard. Like you can see like it's Perry and Lemmy, Toka, Yui, Serena, Rina, and Gaomi and Nana at the top. I sin every time I pull up another stream of another girl. That's not a sin, is it? I feel like most VTuber fans like multiple VTubers. I haven't committed a sin that I know of. I hope for you that you don't commit any sins. I sin the sin of lust for— why are you lusting after Yui? That's my job. It's my full-time job, actually. Nana's most recent skep— it was a little sinful. You watched them all at the same time? How? I know that there's like, what's it called? What'd you call, like what's that thing where you can like watch a lot of VTubers at the same time? It's like a program, right? Holodecks! Yeah, like on Holodecks. You can like watch multiple streams at the same time. I tried doing that once and it made my head hurt. I was like, how do people do that? I know people do that. I can understand doing that for like a collab stream. Like if a bunch of girls are playing Among Us and you want to watch like all of the different POVs, you know? So that you can like see all the POVs for like a big collab stream. But like I don't understand how you guys like can focus watching that many streams at once. 8 tabs open with different streams. How would you even watch them? Genuinely, how do you watch that? I feel like I don't focus. I have to satisfy my ADHD every few minutes. That's crazy. I just let my mind melt into sublimation. Most non-collab streams I can watch is like 2 or 3 and still participate. Sometimes I'll lurk at the same time and bounce back and forth, muting whichever ones I'm not listening to. Once I got called for watching one streamer's channel for a collab instead of another, that's crazy. I don't really care what channel people watch when I'm doing a collab. It makes me just happy that you're there. However, ADHD means you have a minimum of 2 things going on at once. 4 or 5 things going on. I could never. The thought of having more than one sound input going into my ear makes me feel overwhelmed. That's why I always wear like earbuds or headphones when I leave my apartment. I like can't focus if there's sounds. Like if there's too many sounds, my brain starts to buzz and I feel overwhelmed. You know? Like I'm always like, oh my god, once yeah, I need the clarity. Like during debuts, I was trying to watch on the first day of debuts, I was trying to watch a couple of the people who were reacting to our debuts at the same time while watching the debut. Oh my god, I felt like my head was gonna explode. I was like, there was more than 2 voices talking right now. I'm gonna flip my lid. You know? I have to be listening to some kind of stream on YouTube as I play a game. I can't just play the game. Oh, really? That's crazy. If I hear, like, so if I'm doing background noise while I'm working, it has to be something that I can't really focus on, because otherwise I'm going to start focusing on it. Like, well, do you not listen to the game sound? You're playing Uma Musume. How? I need to, like, hear the game. Like, I don't think I could play Vrising while, like, listening to music while talking to you if we were playing it together. We haven't played together on the server yet, but that sort of thing. You're playing Peak? Don't you normally play that in a collab? How do you play Peak with other people while watching stuff? I just don't understand it. It's so much, like, stimuli. I think it's the feel of having someone being there that comforts me. Oh, I see. Oh, they're speaking in Japanese, you know, and she's just skipping dialogue. Music alongside it? That's crazy. That's so much brain stimuli. A part of why I don't watch a lot of streams a lot of the time is, like, I need to, like, if I'm watching a stream, I'm either, like, at work watching Serena Starstruck. If I'm watching a stream, I'm either at work watching Serena Starstruck and not chatting because I'm working, or I'm chatting because I'm not working at the second, or I am like, what you call that, or I'm like an active chatter. What the heck? Wait, I want to see your freaking holodecks. What are you guys doing? You guys are so crazy. I, like, could never. Why are all of the girls hanging out right now and I'm not a part of it? Because I'm streaming. Unfortunate. I see so many girls hanging out and I'm just a loser. I'm just joking. I'm getting FOMO. When you drink blood of an animal, it should give you its powers, not a tummy. Under the watchful eye of Toka. I like watching Serena's streams. Holy crap! You're watching that many streams at once? How do you live? There's no way. How do you even, like, hear at that point? Like, can your brain move? Why do I talk like it's gonna stop you from moving? Am I insane? Like, that's so much voices. The voices, they're talking to me. The voices, the voices, the voices. I'm always very if I had, so right now I only have Vrising in my ear. If I was also listening to a song in the background, and also like one of my genmates was like talking to me in my ear, and I was trying to talk to you guys, I think I would start to like want to cry. I'd get overwhelmed. I need 2 sound inputs. That's it. That's it. All I can deal with. Sometimes even just the sound of the game playing in the background while the collab partner I'm talking to is talking to overwhelms me. I'm like, this is a lot of sound right now. Oh my god. In Pokemon Reborn, when like the game gets really loud and I'm like talking to Lemmy at the same time, sometimes I'm like, this is a lot of audio input right now. You know? Hello! She need to yap for another hour or two? I can't even yap for another hour or two. I want to raid out to Hio at like 5:40ish. Because I know she'll be on her starting soon for like around 10 minutes or something. I'll see her stream start and I'll be like and I'll like and I'll like set out the raid. Then I'll freak out and then I'll go watch her. A new tweet. Guys, when did this become a Zatsu stream? What am I doing with my life? I don't know why. I always like set out to like not do this. Every time I start stream, I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to everyone for an hour. I'm gonna start playing the game and like I'm gonna play the game for like a bunch of time and video game, and then it doesn't happen and I don't know why. Look at that standee. I want that. Well, I don't really want it because I don't have room for that, but I want it anyway. Where's my wiggle pin? That's the real question, actually. I can't wait for it to come in. I can't wait. I ordered the wiggle pin, but I still haven't gotten in the mail. I'm worried it got lost. I'm I'm like, I genuinely check my mail every day for my wiggle pin and I never see it. I'm always hoping it'll come in. Where's my wiggle pin? What if I never get it? Of course you got two. That's so funny. 1 hour yaps are always the norm. I guess that's true. Thoughts who never changes. That's true. Load into game, suck blood, call it a day. That's so true. Can you imagine? I like wait until like. You also got two? Damn, you guys are crazy. I only got one. They were kind of expensive. I like can you imagine? I wait until like 5:25. I loaded the game. I go outside. I kill a deer. I suck the deer's blood. I end stream and raid out. Oh yeah, you had a cowboy hat. I forget about that. That cowboy hat was kind of cool. I have two because it rhymes with kawoo. That's true. Well, I use one to one keep never let's see the light of day. That's really true. She showed me a wiggle pin when I saw her off cry and I kept hitting it. I kept stimming with it. That's like a problem I have with like merch that you can like fiddle with is like I'll keep stimming with it and it's like what do I do if I don't know, I'll break it. I honestly get worried I'm gonna break it. Like I have Senbei sent me this like 3D printed stimming slug and I keep touching it when I stream and I broke it once because I was using it for ASMR and I was flipping it around so much I broke the head off. One for eating, one for eating. One for eating, one for keeping. Like, I was just flicking this slug around so much that its head just came off. I learned that after Tuki broke his Hio keychain. You broke your Hio keychain? How? You broke your keychain? I do have so I have the Hyorimokami keychain from the past PK drop with the like where she's falling and there's a clue on it. And I've never brought it out because when I opened the box and I saw that it was the type of keychain where it's painted on and not up like in the art's not in the acrylic, I got scared that if I took it outside, the paint would start to fade. So it's never seen the light of day. It just sits on my desk and I look at it. If I'm a Kawoo and a Crybaby, does that make me a Crywoo? Can you imagine being a Crywoo? I mean, I kind of drew one of those when I called it a Kawoo baby when I like drew it for her birthday. This was the Kawoo baby that I made for as a balloon for her birthday stream. Hio goes everywhere, so she gets to deal with all kinds of others. True. Looked like a Wooloo. Yeah, my thing does kind of look like a Wooloo. Isn't it cute? I was trying to see if I had my mascot ref sheet on my desktop. I don't know if I do. Do I have my mascot ref sheet on my desktop? Guys, I have a lot of stuff on my desktop. Like, you know, I have what do you call? I have like an extended monitor. Maybe PNG. I don't know how to give it to you guys. I guess I could ask the mods to put it into my chat in the Discord. But I have like, so I have a extended like a extra wide monitor, and the entirety of my extra wide monitor is fill. Like there's not a singular there's not a single open like a slot for that like monitor. And then my second monitor, there's only like a couple, like maybe like 20 more slots left. Like I just keep compiling things. I keep putting more and more things, PNGs, things that just kind of flop on my desktop, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna clean it, and then I never clean it, and it just keeps compiling. It's like very cluttered. Oh yeah, I have a lot of folders on my thing. It's just like they never move. I want to be more organized, but it never happens. I feel like a lot of people think I'm very organized because I do a lot of things and I'm pretty organized about like hitting deadlines and stuff, but I'm really bad at like deadlines like, not deadlines. I'm really bad at, like, keeping things visually organized. Yeah, like, I have... Well, no, I closed all of my tabs because my computer kept closing today, so I had to... I closed some tabs. I was, like, freaking out. I was like, why is this happening? Where is it? I have... what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I only have 23 tabs open right now. That's, like, phenomenally small. Oh, I updated the holodecks with the stream starting in 2 minutes. What? That's nothing? I know, right? Only. Although I know every time I show Hio that, she, like, freaks out. And she's like, you should close them. I only ever have, like, 3 open at any given time. And I'm like, only 3? If I don't have at least 10 tabs open, I think I would, like, crash out. I need my tabs. What do I do if I forget something? You had over 2,000 tabs? You didn't cut you off? They didn't cut you off? I feel like I've heard stories about, like, getting cut off. I bought 64 gigabytes of RAM. I'm gonna use all 64 gigabytes. See, when I was getting my, like, so before I debuted, Semi was helping me update some of the parts of my computer, so I was getting more RAM, right? And, I ended up getting 2 16 sticks to make it 32 gigabytes. And I was like, are you sure that I don't need 64 gigabytes of RAM? And he was like, nobody needs 64 gigabytes of RAM, Toka. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just have the 32 then. Sometimes I'm like, should I have gotten the 64 gigabytes of RAM? Sometimes I think about that. How much RAM am I using right now? Let's check. Task Manager. I'm using 56% of my memory right now. And I'm using 53% of my CPU. I'm using 35% of my CPU now. I like how it goes up and down. It kind of stresses me out. If it's in the budget, I mean, nothing's ever in the budget. I just make things happen. I have so many projects I'm working on. I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna find a way to budget that. I really will. I really will. I really will. Though, we'll see. There's a lot of projects that I was supposed to have ready for when I go on my trip, and I don't know if they'll all be ready. But I know the one cover that's on the Summer Blowout will be ready. We don't have really fundraisers and stuff for SVP and stuff, at least currently. So we don't really do that type of thing. But it'd be cool if we could one day. I like the, oh, I can't even say that. I was gonna say something about a project I'm working on for you guys, and then I was like, you guys, if I say that, then you guys will know what it is. Well, what can I say? It probably won't be able to happen until next month. I wanted it to come out at, like, when I was on my trip. I wanted it to be coming out when I was on that trip. But you don't have to donate for me to give you a crumb. I'm trying to find out a way to, like, the 3D breakdance concert. I can't breakdance. When I get 3D, I'll tap dance for you. How does that sound? I can tap dance. I can tap dance for you. I have a tap board in my tap shoes still. But I'm working on a song right now with someone in SVP, and I think I was listening to the raws, and I think it sounds really, really good, you know? And it was supposed to come out when I'm on my trip, but I genuinely don't think that we'll be able to get it done in time, so probably gonna have to come out next month. But I helped design the outfits for it, so I really think it's cute. When you guys see it, I hope you guys will like it, because I designed the outfits that the artist ended up drawing on for the character art for it. I'm guessing it's Barry putting in all my chips. You'll have to see, won't you? But I'm really excited. I've been working on like a bunch of different projects, and I'm hoping I'm hoping they all will come out before the 1st year anniversary. Because my goal is to make enough stuff where it's like there's always something to be excited about. It's kind of like my life goal, I think. That's what I want. Is like there's always something to be excited and look forward to. Is the cover from the B-Day still being worked on, or did that happen? Oh, so the Acid Rain one, I just have to record it. But I learned the song, but I have to record it. And then after that, I will edit it. I was supposed to record it before Offkai, and then I died recording stuff for Offkai. I just counted. I currently have I can speak English. My goal is to have all of those Donathon goals, though, like, finished by end of August is my goal. Is that they're all finished by end of August. Don't worry, I learned Acid Rain. It took a while because I was convinced. I was so convinced. I was like, oh yeah, I can learn how to sing Backcountry. And I kept trying to learn it. I was like, I don't think I can learn how to sing Backcountry. I spent like a couple of weeks, I was like, I can learn how to sing Backcountry. I was so like confident. And then I got to where I was like, I do not think I have the voice to sing Backcountry. I think I'll sing Acid Rain. Because I was really out there like, oh yeah, I can growl. I'm gonna learn to sing metal right now. I did not learn how to sing metal. I was like watching all these YouTube tutorials about how to like do like distortion in your voice. I was like, I can learn how to do distortion. I did not learn how to do distortion. I was trying though. I would love to be able to like actually do like a healthy metal growl. It's one of my goals is that I can like learn to do it, but it's so hard to do it. Well, Lemmy doesn't do like a healthy screamo voice. She kind of like hurts her voice a little bit. Like a good metal scream shouldn't like hurt your voice at all. Like you should be able to do it and like not feel any hurt or pain or damage to your voice. Cause like my goal is to like not F up my voice at all, so that when I'm older, cause I'm not old, just a reminder, that like I will still have like a really good functioning voice. Cause there's a lot of really phenomenal singers that like you hear them sing now and you can tell they have vocal damage. And my goal is like to never have that. Like I don't want to have vocal damage when I grow up. I would preferably never have vocal damage. Because like age does make your range like smaller, because that's just how age works. But I don't want to like have damage when I sing, you know? It's why I practice a lot of like good vocal technique. Even when I do like karaoke streams, I always like warm up beforehand. I try really hard to like work on placement when I do karaoke, even if like it's like, even if I haven't really sung the song before, I'm always really conscious about like the vocal placement of what I'm doing, because I don't want to ever like be in pain. Because as soon as like I start to feel like I'm in pain, I'm like, I shouldn't be doing that, because like that, like your vocal cords are very delicate. They're very cute and tiny and thin, and they're very baby. When I went to college, one of the first things I had to do it was really funny actually. One of the first things that was one of the first requirements when I went to my BFA program was that we had to go to a throat, I forget what they're called, but it's like the name of a throat doctor. I forget what they're called, but like the ears, nose, and throat doctor. ENT. We were required by our school to go to the local ENT and get like an inspection of our vocal cords, because our teacher had like connections there, and so every entering class had to go to the ENT and have them look at your vocal cords and give you an assessment for improving your speaking health and your vocal health. And I remember when I went, they like stuck this thing in my throat so they could like look at my vocal cords and do a scan of it. And I got to watch my vocal cords move, and that was really cool. And they gave me a vocal assessment. And they basically told me that I had like a small amount of acid reflux, which I already knew. And then they were like, your vocal folds are like slightly irritated, but like it doesn't look like it's from anything outside factors. They were like, do you have allergies? And they called me out because I didn't have allergies that day. But they were like, do you have allergies? I was like, yeah. And they were like, are they chronic? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, so you can see this redness here? That's probably from post-nasal drip. And I was like, oh, thanks a lot. It was so funny. I didn't even have like allergies that day, but they could tell because they were like, so because of your allergies, there's gonna be like this constant slight irritation to your vocal folds because it's gonna last longer than a day, and if it keeps happening, then you'll always have this. So I always will apparently have like a slight redness at the tips of my vocal folds, and it's because of the postnasal drip irritating the vocal folds. But they're basically like, as long as you speak more forward and you don't lean back into your voice too much, it should be fine. That's why a lot of people that I know who have like a very strong Californian dialect, a lot of people who have like a vocal fry, it damages vocal folds a lot because it causes a very strong rubbing of your vocal folds. So they recommend not sitting in that part of your voice. That's why if like if you sit in the back of your voice a lot like that, then like it like starts to rub your folds a lot and it can like start to damage it. So it's like better not to do that, you know? Yeah, like the really like back-throated, like sitting there talking, like you're going out with like your friends to the party that's like on 4th and 27th Street, and like Betsy's gonna bring like her new boyfriend, and like you don't really know him, so you're gonna like try to pretend to be nice, but you like don't know, you know? That's how Dookie talks. Why? Papa Sean, why do you keep calling him out? Why do you do that? But it's like, there's like certain dialects that like, they impact the way that your vocal folds work. And so it's like, those are important to take into consideration with your vocal health, as well as like the, how loudly you speak, your diet, if you drink enough water. They like read me for being dehydrated. I was like, okay, well, now I didn't come here to get like insulted. They were like, you don't drink a lot of water, do you? I was like, they were like, you don't get a lot of sleep, do you? Now, well, who asked you to tell me that? Now, well, I didn't ask for that, did I? Did I? I don't think I did. You know? I love when I go to the doctor and they, like, read me to filth and I didn't even come for, like, that specific reason, you know? I'm never going to an ENT, I guess. I already know what they'll say. You're tired. You speak this way and it's damaging your throat and you shouldn't do this thing and this thing and this thing. Dies, goes to bed. Like I went to a dermatologist once. You know how I talked about how I had that like really bad eczema on my hands and how it's gone now after I had like that really high fever? Well, once when I went to that dermatologist, she also called me out because she like saw the bags under my eyes. She was like, "You don't sleep a lot, do you?" I was like, "Hello?" Damn, Tuki, I guess you gotta get a really high fever. That's why I got rid of mine. I had really bad eczema on my hands. Like, my hands were always bleeding because of how bad the cracks would be between my knuckles. And then, like, I got, like, a really high, like, 102.5 to 103 fever, and it just went away. I just woke up, and it was gone. I had that eczema on between my knuckles for like 4 years before that happened. It's just like, and they were really bad. And then like, I just had a really bad fever and the eczema disappeared. It was like overnight too. I was like, what? What? Permanent eye bags will never go away with my schedule. Yeah. Well, you know what that means, Tuki? What does that mean, Rex? What does that mean? I've got soft baby skin. Damn, wish that. Well, actually, now I have soft baby skin. After the fever, I have soft baby skin, except for my ankle because I have like eczema that only flares up when I'm really stressed on my ankles, and I don't know why. But like what'd you call? Oh. I'm using my big brain power. I don't remember. I just said I would and I didn't remember. I got hit with the wall. Do you know what I mean when I say that? You ever get hit with the wall? Do you guys get hit with the wall? Or is that like a... Don't go fever me. I don't get sick very often. I can't fever you. You should ask Kyo. She gets sick all the time. Like, you know when, like, I, like, you know, like... Okay, Mr. Motorbike. Sorry. There's, like, sometimes when I'm talking... Down with the sickness! Like, sometimes when I talk, I feel like this, like... It feels like a wall hits me, and then I forget everything I was about to say. It's like a memory wipe. Like a wall of memory wipe comes and wipes over my head, and I forget everything that I was intending to talk about and say. ADHD? I don't have ADHD. I have the other one. Yeah! You seeing squirrels? I don't... Guys, squirrels are kind of... scary. They're so fearless, you know? When they come for you. Like when I go to the park and I see the squirrels, they like taunt me. They come up to me. Squirrels are nutty. And then they like look at me and then they like run away and they look back and they come back and they look at me and they run away. But it like unnerves me how their cheeks twitch and how brave they are. They should be more scared of me. I'm so tall. To swerve out of the way. You're not supposed to swerve out of the way for animals. You're supposed to just hit them. That's what I heard. She doesn't know I have a huge snatch of nuts. I'm like 1 foot. No, I'm not. I'm 5'5". Or 5'8" with my boots on. That is my canonical VTuber height. I'm 5'5", 0.5. And when I have my shoes on, which I always do, because I only took them off for my birthday, I am 5'8". 4'9". I'm the tallest member of SVP. You know I would, but my car is so nice, so I'd like to avoid nailing an animal. I guess that's true. Be nice to the squirrels, I guess. I'm the tallest member of SVP. 5'8" with my shoes on. 5'8". That's why in every standee package you get of all the SVP girls, I will always be the tallest one. I'm taller than Hyori Mokami. I did have the tallest booth standee. This is true. Where's my picture of it? Sorry, I started beatboxing. I got filled with the I got down with the sickness. Sorry. Down with the sickness. I don't know any other lyrics in the song. Down with the sickness. What's the other one? How does the Evanescence one? See into my heart, and I've become so numb. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Save me from the nothing I've become. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. What is the hashtag we did for freaking off guy? Toko's gonna throw you guys under. He was not 1.5 feet. He was like 5'2". That's what she said on her debut. I was there. I was watching, so. I can't believe you guys can't remember the height of your Oshi that she talked about during her debut. Like, are you guys fake fans? Are you guys fake fans? I was watching her debut. Are you guys fake fans? Oh, SVP X off Kai. SVP X off Kai. Gen. FK 2025. Okay, where's my standee? I know there's a lineup. There we are! Proof. I have proof. I have proof. Look how tall I am. Look how tall I am! Next to all of the short girls! Look. The horns mislead? That's not true. I'm 5'8" with my boots on without the horns counted. I'm not jumping, I'm standing. Next you're gonna tell me Perry is like cheating because her feet are halfway off the floor. Undeniable proof about what? I am the tallest of tall. I'm 5'5.5". The shortest one is Nana. Perry is 8 feet tall with the tail. I mean, I guess if you stretch the tail all out. Look how tall I am. That's kind of crazy. Oh my god, wait. Wait, what was it that you guys said that I wanted to say something about? Can I, like, am I smart? Oh! I wanted to, when I was at Offkai, I really wanted to get Hio standing and put it next to mine so that everyone could see the height difference. But it never happened. Maybe next year I'll ask. Can you imagine next year I'm like, Senbei, can you grab Hio standee from outside and bring it here to take a picture of it next to the SVP booth? I'm like, Senbei, I know you're super busy, but can you please grab my standee and bring it to the booth and grab her standee and bring it so I can take a picture? Thank you so much. He'd be like, if I see it on the way. Hio goth phase? What is like she gonna like dye her hair too? Get in the robot and drive where to find it. I do wish I was in the robot this year. I thought I wish I could. Oh, you know who? No. Hio goth phase? No. Hyodo goth phase. That we're looking for peak here. Hyodo goth phase. Are you playing this game before Serena's concert or what? What's Serena concert? Serena's not doing a concert tonight, right? We're raiding into Hio. Concert? What concert? She doesn't have a concert today. I would have known. She doesn't have a concert today. That's not real. I miss Hyodo's tweets. Oof, I can't fix goth Hyodo and that's okay. Why would you want to fix her? She's perfect the way she is. My favorite thing to do is randomly sometimes I DM Hio and I'm like, Hyodo is my Oshi, and then she sends me back the exploding Hio. She can fix me? What, with bullying? I always think it's funny when people are like, I'm gonna fix her, and I'm like, why would you fix her? She's perfect just how she is. Yeah, your wife, Hyodo? Yeah, she's everyone's wife. Get in line, bro. Hyodo Mokami? Dark-haired Hio? I'm looking. Wifing is not pay to win! Dookie, what? Wife is not pay to win! It's Riz. You couldn't see it, but I did the check mark like thing under my chin. It's Riz. My Riz will win the war. I know. My super awesome my super awesome cool fresh intelligent alpha Riz. I'm hip and with it. You see, look at my Riz. Ready? Can you do that? The most tagline I've ever heard is insane. I've got the most alpha hip Riz. Can you do that? What about this? What about this? You might have well had said, how do you do, my fellow kids? How do you do, my fellow kids? How do you do, Omegas? I would know what you feel like because I am a strong alpha wolf. Kawow! I can feel myself aging as she says this. No. The sussy beast. I don't have hag allegations. I'm very young. I'm very young and hip. Wait, let me turn this game on before we raid. I'm gonna go drink blood and then we'll raid. I can't believe I canonically ended up doing this. That wasn't the goal. That wasn't the goal, but it's what ended up happening, guys. You're still a needy beta to me? There's a game? I guess. I'm gonna have to call this stream Vrising 3.5. There's a game. I thought this was your usual BG room. Honestly, it could be my BG room. It does kind of give the vibe of my character. It could be a background. She actually just yapped for 3 hours. It wasn't 3 hours. It was like 1:37. It happens. It does happen. 3.3 to be safe in case it happens again. Guys, what if I don't play Vrising before I go on my trip? I won't be able to play it when I'm gone. What will I do? I don't play video games when I'm not streaming because I don't see a point. You know? F. Shift. Oh, the sun! Shift. We'll play it for you easy. I wish it was that easy. Not all of us can be gamers. That's so true. I'm not a gamer, but I really like Vrising. I don't know what it is about Vrising specifically, but there's something about this game. Holy crap! What that? Sorry. There's something about this game that, like, really appeals to my better nature. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the vampires, maybe it's the wolves, but it really makes me excited about streaming. It brings me joy. Unless you're not a turbo nerd like me putting 6 hours into Microsoft Fight Sim. There's a Microsoft Fight Sim. Ooh, this. What is this? A wolf? Oh, why are these wolves not dying? Oh. Hello? F. Oh, what? Drinking blood. Oh, it's so fitting that we drink the blood of a wolf. See, now I drank Hio's blood and I can offer it back to her when we raid. It was necessary. I'll see myself. Oh, there's a Microsoft Flight Sim. I didn't know there was. How romantic. So true. Wolf eco Hio. Joy is understandable. Yes, true. Vrising title screen. Yep, part 10. I've only done this never, actually. I've never not played the game for Vrising yet. Until today. Well, I mean, I guess I just played it, didn't I? I went to find some wolves and I drank their blood. They were brown wolves too, so it was just like a Hio. It was literally like I went to go find Hio and drink her blood and then finish the stream. Yeah, this was the gaming today, you know? It brings people to their actual stream. Vrising is what brings people to her stream. Zatsu's. What? I like all game good, but Vrising is special. It allows me to be a wolf, which is something I've always wanted to. Wait, you didn't hear that. It allows me to be a werewolf, which is something that has always appealed to me. You put in the comments the time I started playing it! That's like literally the end of stream. Can you imagine the comment? Guys, this is when she starts playing the game. It's like right before the ending of stream, people click on it, they're like, there's no stream. No guys, I was just busy. Death Stranding? Death Stranding games. Can I play this game? Let's see. What's the visual look like? Oh, I don't think I could play this game. I don't think I could. It looks cool though. I would be interested in it if I could play it. But I don't think I could play it with the visuals. Unfortunately. It's a little too first person for me, I think. American Truck Sim. I don't know if I can play American Truck Sim. I guess I watched Yui play it, so maybe I could try to. Most you point on the scroll bar? No. The timestamp is she drinks a wolf and then it ends. It's all third person, but I can't play third person for that long. Like I think I played I was about to say Overwatch, not Overwatch. I played Oblivion. I played Oblivion for about an hour and 30 minutes. I guess that's basically like this. Like if I just Zatsu for the first half of the stream, and I only play the game for like a little bit longer after, I could theoretically play a game. But also the problem is that my computer would have to be able to run it. Voice of Cards. Voice of Cards? Voice of Cards. Made Nier. Oh, Nier Automata? Guys, did you know I thought that was called Nier Autonoma? It's Automata. Are they taking the hour-long Zatsu account for streams now? Well, it's more like if it's a 3D game, I can't really play it for that long, or like I'll get motion sick. So if I'm gonna play a game that has 3D, I have to yap over at least some of it, because I'm not gonna yap over it once I'm motion sick, because I'll just feel like crap. So it's kind of like figuring out how long I want to do certain parts of a stream depending on what I'm doing. Like for talking over Vrising all of today, that wasn't the goal. Like I didn't come and being like, I'm gonna talk over the whole thing. I actually thought I was gonna play Vrising. That did not happen though, but you know, it's fine. Weak to spin attacks? Weak to spin attacks? Yeah, I'm very weak to spin attacks. Oh, this is like, is this like a card game, like for real for real? Oh no, it's not. It's like a flipping card game. It's not like a real card game. I can't play actual real card games. I'm really stupid. You like the yap energy? That's nice. Thank you. I hope so. That'd be nice. Okay, once she starts streaming, we'll raid out. But I want to send Nukas, Oshi, and then wolf. Wait, sheep, and then wolf. I know what I want to play when I come back from my trip is Aria's Story, I think is what it's called. It's a horror RPG maker game that it's like an indie one that I want to play. This one can be our raid message. Okay, are you guys ready? You guys ready? We're gonna raid into Hio now.
The offering, Crybaby.
Wow! Conclavier, thank you for the 2555 for the 25 for the 2555 project funding UE merch fund. Thank you. I will be getting the UE merch. I need it. I'm not feral for her though. I did play the game. I drank Kawu blood and then yeah. I drank my Kawu blood and now I'm ready to continue my life. We're gonna raid into Hio. Please treat her with love and kindness. She is revealing a very fun surprise, which I totally didn't already see. And I totally didn't already see her super fun surprise. But I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'm excited to hang out with you guys this week before my trip. Yeah, I get all the spoilers. But my trip will start basically the week after this one, so I'll try to make sure that there's a bunch of stuff beforehand for you guys to see, and I'm excited for you guys to see what I'm able to finish for that week. But let's go right into Hio, and thank you so much for spending time with me today. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo!